through the workplace. CEO and principal consultant Chelsea C. Hayes joins us to tell us more. Good morning.
See, once again, dispelling millennial myths right there. She's the CEO of a coaching factory helping other millennials.
Thank you, Cody.
Boom. It bothers me. I'm not a millennial. I'm old. I'm one of the olds. Okay. But it bothers me that this blanket thing that's been put on yours and your age group, that you're lazy or you're not, fully involved in work and not pushing forward. But I think that's the absolute opposite. I think millennials hustle better than anybody.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. It's been such a challenge. We were talking during the break. It's like, do you hear what they're saying about us? And I think that there's validity, of course, but what we do at the Coaching Factory is we go in and we get down to the behaviors that lead to these labels. So Dale and I were talking in the green room, and he said, well, I think a lot of millennials I know are never on time. And I said, I understand why you say that. One thing that we talk about at the Coaching Factory is be, like a honeybee. Be early everywhere. Not just to the meetings that your boss sets, but to the 5K, to the happy hour, to the baby shower that your coworker's having. Because when you're early, you show people that you take yourself seriously.
Okay.
Not only do you take yourself seriously, but you can be trusted with more. We've found that the millennials who do this earlier in their career skyrocket.
What do you think about the sense of entitlement that a lot of people think millennials have?
I hear that a lot, and I understand why. I think that you have to ask yourself the question, why do I think that this millennial is entitled, and think back to the specific interaction that happened. The second part of what we do at the Coaching Factory is we work with managers on exactly how to manage millennials, because there's a way. We are the largest, most diverse, and educated generation this world has ever seen. Of course we're sassy. But there's a way that we want to be talked to, and my favorite piece of advice that I always give to managers is, yes, we're a lot, and we know that we don't have it all figured out, but we don't want you to talk to us like we don't have it figured out.
Okay.
So they laugh, but it's true.
Yeah. I read a lot of articles on stuff like this because I really care about this, and I think that it's so important because a lot of times people don't stay at their jobs like they did back in the day. My granddaddy had the same career his entire life. It was the exact same job. Maybe he moved around, but he stayed in the same career. Millennials don't always do that, and a lot of managers are saying, we want to retain these people. We want to keep them there. Do you hear that from managers too?
Absolutely, but you have to make them stay. You got to give us a reason to stay. You got to make me an offer I can't refuse. And some people think, well, does that mean I have to have a nap room? No, but it does mean that I want to be treated fairly, and I want you to be honest with me and have open conversations with me. I think you have to teach me how to take tough feedback. That's not necessarily something that a lot of millennials are good at, but we work with them on it, and I've found that they're open to learning.
I feel like management styles in the past have been fear-based, like you're lucky to have a job or you're going to take this money away. But with millennials, that conversation doesn't register as well.
Exactly. That works the opposite way. If we hear that, we're looking, right? We're fast-paced. We're like, wow, I don't feel respected. I don't feel valued here. Absolutely, Cody. Great point.
Okay. All right. I'm learning stuff too. You're teaching an old here. How does this work? Can people do this online? Can they check out more information? Or?
Yes, please. They can visit our website at www.thecoachingfactoryla.com or give us a call at the number that's on our site.
You could be an honorary millennial.
Oh, can I?
Sure.
Well, it's funny because that fear-based thing doesn't work with me either. I'm the same way. I just shut down. I'm like,
Exactly.
But, how did you get started with this? What was the idea? What pushed you to do this?
Well, I started my career in human resources, working for GE, which is a company that I loved. I felt really empowered there, but I realized I had incredible managers there. So I moved to Los Angeles to continue doing HR and entertainment, and one of my sponsors pulled me aside and said, I have a confidential HR project. Would you be mind coming in? And I said, of course. So at the end of that project, they emailed and said, send an invoice. And I started Googling, send an invoice, where to find an invoice. So I found some software, and then I said, oh, well, I'm going to need to talk to a CPA. What do I do once I get the invoice? And then I realized that I was starting a company, unbeknownst to me. So I reached out to the organization, and I said, would you mind if perhaps you didn't compensate me, but I could use your name and your likeness on a website so I could get more clients? And they said, sure, of course.
See, that's what I mean. Side hustle. Millennials and the side hustle.
I love
Very
the
nice
side
to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Please run for public office one day. I'm going to vote for you. I'm fired up. All right, stick around. We got more on the big show coming up.